Hello there and welcome back to the HTPZ YouTube channel, or welcome to the HTPZ YouTube channel. So Liverpool win on penalties. Can I quickly just say what a game it was, and congratulations to Liverpool for winning the trophy. Obviously, look, this isn't like the FA Cup, the Champions League, a bigger trophy. So, it's Liverpool. It's not like we just lost the Champions League to Liverpool on penalty shootout. It is very much known as the Mickey Mouse Cup. That being said, it is still a major trophy, and it is very annoying for Chelsea to not win a trophy, because obviously every time Chelsea win a trophy, it makes me feel good. Now, I quickly want to say, do I think Chelsea are robbed? I'm very mixed about it. Do I think Liverpool are robbed? I'm very mixed about it. Honestly, I'm very conflicted about the entirety of a lot of things that happened throughout the game. I thought I'd sort of talk about them quickly and sort of give my thoughts. So first of all, Lukaku's goal. For me, I don't understand the rules of football. I really don't. So Lukaku's goal, personally, he's onside. I believe his shoulder was off by about that much, maybe a bit less. So that then counts as offside. Here's what I don't understand. So if you're offside with a bit of body you can't score with, e.g., if your hand is like offside, that's okay, because you can't score with your hand, meaning, the rest of the body that you can score with is onside. Now, Lukaku's bit that was offside was about up here. So up here, so this is his arm. So technically speaking, he can't score with that bit. It's weird. That's why I don't understand. Can he score with that bit, or can't he score with that bit? But hear me out. Rodri against Everton hits it with his arm here, and that's okay. So he could score with that bit, meaning, okay, Lukaku is offside. But then if we look at a Wolverhampton v Man City game, to use Man City as an example here, João Moutinho has his arm. The ball hits his arm here. Pretty similar to position to where Rodri's gets hit. And that's given as a penalty. Yeah, in the other game, it wasn't given as a penalty. Do you know what I was saying here? So I don't understand how 1 second that could be given as a position where you could score a goal, and then also can be seen as a position where you can't score a goal. I worded that terribly. I described it terribly. But what I mean is, in one scenario where Rodri hit the ball with his arm, that's fine. That is A-OK. In the other scenario where João Moutinho hits the ball with his arm, that's not fine. That's a penalty. So if Lukaku had hypothetically controlled the ball with that bit of his arm, would it have been a handball? Would it have been a foul? Or would it have been fine? Would he have been allowed to do that? If he had hit it and it had been given as a free kick, surely he then would have been given as onside if he'd controlled it with any other part of his body, if that makes sense. But if he controlled it with that bit, it would be a foul, which is why I don't understand the rules of football and why some of the rules are different for other teams. It just doesn't make any sense to me. The next thing, I think Van Dijk, honestly, looking back on it, Van Dijk's goal is a bit controversial because I don't know, maybe in another day that could be given. It was similar to a Cavani goal, I think, where Cavani did something in the build-up of play for a Manchester United goal, something like that. And that goal was just allowed. And honestly, I don't know if Reece James is going to even get to Mane in the first place. So I kind of feel like, I believe it was Mane, pretty sure it's Mane. I don't think he's going to get there in the first place. So maybe the Liverpool goal should have been given. I mean, look, the game could have been 3-3 if the goalkeepers and the strikers had taken their chances, the attackers finished, and the goalkeepers hadn't been so good, apart from Kepa. It definitely could have been 3-3. It was a hell of a final. It was probably the best 0-0 game I've ever watched. It was a brilliant game of football. But yeah, the rules, I don't understand the rules of football. I really don't. And as I've just described there, surely no one can make any logic of what I've just said in terms of the whole Rodri and Moutinho thing. I worded it terribly. Don't get me wrong. I explained that terribly. I think it made sense. It made sense to me anyway. But I just don't understand how rules are different for some teams. Like, it doesn't seem very fair. Now, the next thing I quickly want to say is why we lost the game. And for me, a lot of Chelsea fans are going to be like, oh, you can't say that. We lost the game because of Kepa. That is fact. All right, we lost the game because of Kepa. Now, subbing on Kepa was something I was all for. If you were in my watch along and you've watched to this point of the video, you'd know that I was actually gassed to see Kepa come on, and I had a lot of faith to win the penalty shootout with Kepa on the pitch. However, that being said, Kepa did not do what we've seen him do in other penalty shootout finals, and he was just shit. In fact, he kind of reminded me of how he played a few years ago when Sarri was manager, And we had that penalty shootout final where he refused to get subbed off. Weirdly enough, just punched the mic. Weirdly enough, in the same competition. I don't know what it is. Kepa maybe shouldn't do penalty shootouts in the later stages of the Carabao Cup. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, look, it is his fault at the end of the day. That is just a fact. I don't hate Kepa. I do think he let us down. Actually, that's a fact. I think he let us down. I think the nerves must have gotten to him, without a doubt, because there are at least 2 or 3 penalties he should have saved. I think if Edouard Mendy had been on the pitch, Mendy would have saved them. However, that being said, I was all for Kepa coming on. In a game like Mendy had, the performance Mendy had, maybe subbing him off wasn't the best decision. And I can sort of back people saying, he shouldn't have come off. I completely understand that. And maybe he should have stayed on. Probably should have. Might have had a better chance in the penalty shootout. Kepa coming on was awful. It's terrible. Man let in 11 penalties. We could have saved 2 or 3. And then his penalty is one of the worst penalties I've ever seen. Like, what was he aiming at? The way he hits it, is terrible. Absolutely awful. Especially to lose it 11-10 on pens. Really process that. We lost it 11-10 on penalties. Like, oh my God, it's insane. But look, as I've said, if it'd been any other competition, I'd be more annoyed. It's all right. It's just the Carabao Cup, the Mickey Mouse Cup. It's not the end of the world. But as I've said, I think Kepa's the reason we lost. And maybe management from Tuchel. I think maybe Tuchel should have seen how Mendy played and been like, Mendy's had a hell of a game. One of the best games he's had at Chelsea. Maybe we should leave him on. But, bringing him off, at the end of the day, I backed it. I thought it was a good decision. I was wrong. It was not a good decision. It's a very bad decision. But yeah, as it stands, Chelsea could still win a trophy this season. We are still in the FA Cup and we're still in the Champions League. Look, I don't think we're going to win the Champions League. If we do win the Champions League right now, and I've just said that on video, I'll get the R9 trim. Genuinely, if Chelsea win the Champions League final, the UEFA Champions League, I will get R9's trim. All right. I mean, I need trim right now anyway. But I don't think we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to win it. It'll be mind-blowing if we do. The FA Cup, however, is definitely winnable. I think if anyone goes, what are you chatting? Chelsea can't win the FA Cup final. We've literally been there numerous times. Don't get me wrong, we've bottled the final numerous times as well. And when we play at Wembley, we go to shit/decisions are always against us. But look, I think we could win it. Definitely possible. We've won it numerous times before. Another FA Cup. It'd be nice because it would be still a treble of trophies, a treble of major trophies. Some people go, Club World Cup and the Super Cup, you can't count that as major trophies. Well, they are major trophies, they literally are, factually. So if we can win the FA Cup as well, I'd be happy with that season and obviously get top 4. I think we are going to get top 4. If we don't get top 4, I'll be bloody mind blown. But yeah, treble of trophies you can't complain with. That is, it's decent. It's decent. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this video. I rambled on a lot. If you did watch to this point, thank you very much. I don't know what's going on with the lighting on this. First of all, the light shining down on me is not helping. And I have still got a cold. I've had it for a week and a day now. I don't know when the bloody hell it's going to go. But yeah, I've still got a cold. I don't know how. But yeah, I have. And yeah, the trim is dead, as I've already mentioned. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Stay safe. Stay cracking. Fair enough. Au revoir. Come on, the Chelsea. We'll win the FA Cup and the Champions League. Got it in the bag.